Good day, everyone. This is your one and only Auntie T, the chemistry teacher. See, chemistry made easy with your Auntie T. I'm here again today to teach you another interesting topic in chemistry. And you know this topic, they used to ask questions on it in external examination, WAHEC, NECO, even JAM. Yes, this will ask question on this topic very well, and it's very simple. But we have to know the rules. Yes, so it's empirical and the molecular formula, good, of a compound. Yes. Now let's look at this one after the other. Let's break it down. We have something called the empirical formula. The empirical formula of a compound only gives the whole number ratio of the component elements. Let me write on the board. Only gives the whole number ratio of the component elements. Yes, that's the empirical formula of the compound. It only gives the what? Only gives the whole number ratio of the component elements. Now what about the molecular formula? The molecular formula of a compound gives the exact number of mole of atom. It gives the exact number of mole of atom of the component elements. Okay, in the compound, exact number. Molecular formula gives the exact number of mole of atom in what? In a compound. Yes, let me give it this way. Good. You can see. So it only gives the exact number of mole of atom in a compound, of each element in a compound. Are we together? Very simple. But we have this, if they don't ask you to divine it, they used to give you a question on it that you have to solve some calculation question on it, which is very simple. Now, I want to tell you guys the rules that you have to follow, the rules you have to follow in what? In solving this empirical formula. What are the rules? How do we go along with it? Let's go. In calculating the empirical formula, we have to consider the following steps. Good. Now, in calculating the empirical formula, we have to consider the following steps. What are the steps we have to consider? Very simple stuff. The first thing you have to look at is what? The steps. The first thing we have to look at, we have to know the component elements. We first identify the elements in the compound. Identify the elements present in a compound. Thank you. So that's the first thing you need to do. Number two, you have to know the percentage composition of each element from your question. You have to know the percentage composition of each element. Identify the percentage of each element. Good. Of each element. Let's have it like this. Number three, when you identify composition, then what do you need to do? You need to divide each composition, each element by their respective relative atomic mass. Divide each percentage composition by their respective relative atomic mass. Good. How you're following? Very simple. We are going to go to the calculations aspect, okay? We're going to do that. But let's understand the step, what we need to do. Then number 4, after you divide each percentage composition by their respective relative atomic mass, what do you need to do now? You now divide by the smallest value. Divide by the smallest value. So you have to divide this by the smallest answer you get here. You divide the answer you get here by what? By the smallest value. Then after you do that, you now get your what? Your empirical formula. Empirical formula. Good. Empirical formula is what? Is known. Good. Now your empirical formula is known now. Then if you want to calculate your molecular formula, to get molecular formula, you get it from your empirical formula. So if you do not know how to calculate your empirical formula, you cannot get what? You cannot get your molecular formula. How do we get our molecular formula? The molecular formula will be equals to what? That is in a bracket. Your empirical formula and all equals to molecular mass. Yes, all equals to molecular mass. So these are the steps we have to follow in what in calculating the empirical and molecular formula of a compound. Yeah, I have to do it well. Yes. So these are the steps. First, understand empirical formula of the compound only gives the whole number ratio of the component elements. Just simple. But the molecular formula gives the exact number of mole of atom of each element in the compound. Very, very simple. So by next class, we'll be looking at some examples. I will be giving you calculations. I will look at some examples for you. Past questions. I'll choose questions for you on WIEC, NECO, yes, and as well as JAM. So you're going to do the aspects, you're going to calculate it out, and we are going to see it how you can get your empirical formula and molecular formula. Kindly like, subscribe, share, follow, and at the same time, there's a comment section on my YouTube channel. You can as well comment if there's any question you want me to explain, or maybe there's a concept you want me to re-explain. For you to understand this better, please, I would love to do that. So put it in the comment section. God bless us to do so. See you in the next class. Thank you.